Hey, what's going on everybody? Migzuba here. And in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a Dimir Rogues deck for standard best of one. So Dimir Rogues has been one of the more hyped up or popular tribes to come out of Zendikar. Well, not come out of Zendikar, but to be supported by Zendikar. And in this video we're going to be taking a look at not my first take on the deck, but after doing a bit of testing, playing some best of one standard, this is what I've come up with. This is what I want to run. So we'll start in the one drop spot. Obviously, we got 4 Thieves Guild Enforcers. Enables all your mill strategies. This thing can grow to a 4/2 by turn 3 if you have a Soaring Thought Thief. So that's really good. And this thing starts getting in there, hitting really, really hard. Enables all your mill synergies. The Wind Robber, well, it's a rogue, evasive damage, can help with Zareth San getting in there. If targeted by like a Bone Crusher Giant or even a Brazen Borrower, later into the game you can sack it to draw a card. Or I say later, if you have your mill engines like Thieves Guild or Soaring Thought Thief, it could be as early as like turn 3, like I said. So yeah, I like this card. Also starts getting you deeper into your deck, or deeper into your deck. It mills the opponent's deck to enable more cards than yours. We have 2 Bloodchief's Thirsts. I like this card early in the game. It blows up early aggressive threats from mono red, it blows up the Lotus Cobra, stuff like that. Later in the game, it's fine. Our drowns take care of most of what we need to later on for cheaper, anyways. But yeah, that leads me to the drowns. 2 mana counter anything, and we're enabling it with the whole deck. It's on color. Also a removal spell if by the time that or we don't have any extra mana on the opponent's turn to counter, let's say a creature, we could just blow it up. For Soaring Thought Thief, amazing card. Honestly, if it was just Zareth San and no Thought Thief, this deck would be a lot jankier. This thing is really what puts the deck together. Having a pseudo Lord with the +1/+0, putting more rogues in the graveyard, it's a really great card. To eliminate, I'm not sure how I feel about eliminate. I know that drawing it against aggro was obviously really good. I like being able to hold open mana. I don't like playing my cards at instant speed. I understand that you can play these at instant speed to get more mills off your cards when they attack, but I like holding open stuff like Borrower or Counter Magic. Which brings me to Mystical Dispute. A lot of people don't remember Omnath is still a blue spell. It has that 1 blue mana symbol. So people try to ramp into Omnath or curve into Omnath, and Dispute just shuts all that down. If it was best of 3, I'd honestly probably run 4. I really like Dispute, even for best of 1. Being able to hold open the mana, to threaten in a Borrower or have a Dispute open, means you're not wasting the 3 mana you hold open if you're not against the blue opponent. Honestly, I'm thinking of even bumping this up. This card is really good right now. For Borrower, it's a rogue, enables all your mill stuff. Really good tempo play, you all know this card. 2 Scavenger, I'm not super high on this card. It's great against aggro because of the massive body and the lifelink, but I haven't been running into aggro as much. Running into a lot of ramp and a lot of Dimir Rogue mirrors, in which case I want to be playing my stuff at instant speed. And 3 Rankle, if you have one of the lords, this thing is a 4/3 haste that, if it connects, deals 1 damage, so basically 5 damage in this card. And that's a pretty common situation. You can hold extra lands to, if you need to, you can draw some cards. Pretty good removal, targets the opponent. You guys know Rankle. 3 Zareth San, thinking of maybe bumping this down. Drawing multiples isn't great. You really only need 1, because if this thing connects, the game is probably yours at that point. I don't know, I haven't lost many games where Zareth San is connected. If any, the thing is, if I don't get to cast it or it doesn't connect, yeah, definitely. Or not definitely, but let's say we needed it to and it doesn't. But yeah, this thing, the only problem that I've really had is that dies to Heartless Act, or the whole classic Doomblade argument. Mana base, we run 8 islands, 8 swamps, because we run 2 Agadeem's Awakening. We have a nice curve of rogues. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So at the top, we can pay 8 mana for this and revive an entire rogue army. That's the absolute ceiling on this card. If not, I've cast it for X equals 1, just brought back a Thieves Guild Enforcer and I was flooding. Stuff like that. It's a pretty good card. Some Passage and Deceit. Deceit because the mana becomes really awkward. And Passage, you guys know Fabled Passage. The Pathway, Dimir Pathway, it's the dual land that, well, doesn't cost you any life, but it does become more awkward in the late game. So yeah, guys, this is my take on the deck. Oh, one card I want to show off that you can run. I've been testing this a bit. I'm not sure where it fits. It's the Concerted Defense. It's essentially a Spell Pierce, and it has like that clause for each member in your party. And because the rogues are all party members, it's essentially 1 mana counterspell for non-creature spells, but you pay 2. I side this in best of 3. It's pretty good. So yeah, guys, that's it for the deck, and we'll get into some games. Alright, hand seems good. Got a nice little curve. I don't like how awkward the mana here is. I know for a fact I'm going to need double blue at some point, but I also know that I'm going to need double black. So I'm going to I'm going to do the play that I know I'm going to need, which is black for the Rankle. Okay, well, that's fine. It means that we can at least curve out 2-drop into hopefully 2-drop with a tap land. Gruul Cobra. Okay. We probably have to kill that. Yeah. Let's see the deck. So definitely landfall. And we definitely need the Cobra gone, because if the Cobra lives, bad things happen. Wind Robber. How do we feel about a Wind Robber? Not good enough is my guess. Permanence. We can grab a Lotus Cobra. Next turn we can Zareth San, or we can Rankle. We'll see. Ooh. That's a card. So do I just Rankle? I can grab his land, I can grab his Cobra. I think the play is Rankle. Fill the grave a bit more. There's a Zuza. Each player discards, draws. Drop off the swamp. Passage can enable landfall if we take the opponent's goodies. What you got? Alright, let's take a look at this card. Ooh, I want that. Okay. Whenever a line enters the battlefield, exile top card of your library, you can play a card as long as it remains exiled. Okay, at the beginning of your end step, if there are cards exiled with Valakut Exploration, put them into their owner's graveyard. Then it deals damage to the opponent. Okay, so this thing, what, burns me for 1? Yep. Alright. Sounds about right. That's exactly what I expected to happen. Okay. Go for this again. See if I can Zareth San. Do the thing. We lose out on some damage, but I think we're gonna be fine. Let's go for this. Aw, where are you going? I was just about to grab your sweet permanent. Hold on, I just want to show you guys what I would have gotten. I was about to scoop up this guy. And then play this. And then grow the plant. It would have been sweet. Alright, opponent on the play now. Oh, I got some nice cards. Got a nice little 1/2/2, so we can fit the temple into our curve. Germany sleeves, very nice. And looking like Sultai. When you're playing with the pathways, make sure to hit the right side. I say this unironically, like I have hit the wrong side more times than I'd care to admit. Alright, see now I like to hold open Drown because he has 2 cards in grave. And although I can get the mills going faster, I still like to present the opportunity of counter magic. Nothing? Alright, let's try for the Thought Thief. I'm not just gonna sit here twiddling my thumbs and the Neutralize. Okay. Scavenger. I mean, that's an opportunity to get that down. Which I think we do. Opponent tapped out. If they're running counter magic, they might not run as much removal. No removal yet. Just a pile of land, a Gargaroth, and some... what is that? Yeah, oh. Full price Bloodchief's Thirst. Sure. And let's go for the Rankle. Ooh, those are some nice permanents. Looking for Zareth San. Bare ditches and draws. Need to get further into my deck. And I can just drop off these tapped lands, which aren't doing me much good. Alright. So like some sort of Sultai control ramp thing. I assume this deck runs Uro. Full mana Bloodchief's Thirst again. Okay. And hitting his land drops. Sure. Get in there 4-3. Scrat up. Drown. Okay. So the plan is counterspell, counterspell. Hopefully that's good enough. Uro. No. What do you have for 2 mana? Like a Shark Typhoon cycle? Tap land. Might go. Okay. What is this on the back? Okay, that. That's basically just anticipate. Not exactly, but close enough. Alright, let's see what the opponent can do. Do nothing. Play might just be make Shark. I mean, they're on their end phase right now. Oh no, they're not. That was a lie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I let them bring back Uro. Nah, we can do that next. Let's counter that. Because this full price removes it. And he ate the graveyard, slowing down the clock. We have to stop drawing land. Drawing way too much of that for my liking. Uro comes out again. Normally, if we can have a steady stream of rogues, like this doesn't happen. Oh, he went for a greedy play. Just this. Alright. I mean, I can thin the deck, but I don't know, every time I thin the deck, nothing actually ends up mattering. Oh, there was a land on top, so eliminate. Okay. Do I go for it? I definitely want this in the graveyard. The question is, what spell do I want to play? I think I eliminate because I know he has cards like Elder Gargaroth, and I'm not doing that much with my mana anyways. Plus this pumps back up the Enforcer. So really awkward. The opponent has answered my main threats, or all my threats actually. So right now drawing that, what's that land called? The one that is the reanimation spell attached to it. Looks really strong. Like, bringing back the entire curve of rogues that he took out. Drown. Okay, that's not bad. Let's kick Bloodchief's Thirst. Hold open my third copy of Drown. Could be a 1/1 Shark. We speculated on Shark Typhoon earlier. Is a 1/1 Shark, alright. This game has almost officially slipped away from us. No Uro food, and very, very weak Drown. Okay, that's a card, and we have Drown to help it out. What is the exile? Ashiok. Ramp Uro, that's fine. No problem there. Use your mana. No more land in hand, because there was a distinct lack of stick. And so we try to go for Zereth's-Son. I think we can stick it and connect it. Oh, double dispute would be so painful. Or dispute neutralize? No. And it resolves. Okay, a removal spell. Heartless Sack. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. How many cards? 37? Alright. 31 actually. I mean, I guess we're on some sort of janky mill plan. Reanimates Uro. Man, he had the perfect, like, 2 super cheap answers. I mean, double Heartless Act would have done it. Remorse, no. Can exile something now. Man, I really thought we were about to get in there with Zereth's-Son. Nope, and another Blood Chief's Thirst, so not looking too great. And I'm not sticking here any longer. I don't need to get beat up by Uro. Alright, yeah, I like this hand a lot. Only issue with it is the mana. I mean, we have the double black, but we are going to be missing the double blue very badly. Well, at least we have the double black. Is this a shock? Looks like mono red, and we drew. Oh, there's a shock, and we drew our best card against mono red in the mono red matchup. So that's pretty good. No target for the borrower. Interesting. I'm gonna play this pre-combat. Hold open dispute, I guess. Mono red do nothing. I'm not sure. Alright, let's go for it. Lifelinker against what appears to be mono red. Stomp. Yep. That would be why you keep a hand with no 1-drops. So I can rankle here. Or I can hold open dispute and just sort of race. This has lifelink. I'm happy to let him attack me back. And this grows. Yep, I'll take 4. That's fine. Rim Rockin'. Yep. What else? Double Rim Rockin'. Alright. Let's throw you back. And let's throw you back. Take 2 in the process, no biggie. Clog up his hand, make him use his mana in awkward ways. So now I have a Thought Thief, which is cool. We have a Rankle. I think we just hold open instant speed stuff. Get him out for 3, lifelink up. I could be more aggressive, and honestly, that might be like the ideal play. Yep. Powered up. And eat the damage right on the nose. I think I'm playing this one a little too passive, but like, It's all good. Get a borrower down. Stomp. Yeah, I don't love that play at all. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, Zarasan does actual 0. And the opponent has quite a bit of damage on board. I mean, Zarasan gets me a land, but that's not really what I'm looking for. Let's go for a Rankle. I think I threaten lethal. Not this. We'll discard a card. And sure, draw a card, why not? I don't think we are using this dispute anytime soon. Eliminate, that's not a bad one. Can the opponent kill me? Is 9 damage on board. Oh, is that 9? 1, 0, 5, 6, 8. Sorry. It's like 2 a.m. right now. I'm trying to get a video out. I started uni a couple weeks ago and the workload is disgusting. So a lot less time for magic. As you can see, I'm still in diamond right now. And the cleave, yup. And that puts me to 3. And that's game. Okay, so hear me out. Not my cleanest game, right? But we all make mistakes. And I'm gonna keep that because I really like showing off this card against mono red. Like, it really put in work. Alright, okay. Hand is weird, man. Alright. Zarathsan carry, I guess. Get down Black Source. You want the Robber down. Sorry, the Enforcer down before the Wind Robber. Double black. Removal spell. Maybe. Probably also Dimir Rogues by the looks of it. Get the blue source down. Attack in. Alright, and we play the Wind Robber because, well, right now Dispute isn't open and I don't think they'd play anything. Oh, okay, Duelist. Okay, there's a Thieves Guild. Gonna start milling me. Those are completely fine. I don't want to draw those right now. We have 4 cards. Alright. I think the opponent's struggling on blue mana, which is kind of funny because this is really good against blue. Spells. Yep, opponent definitely struggling a little bit. This would put me to... This mills him for 1. Drown, nice. But, I mean, it also keeps him... Like, it puts him closer towards a blue source. Alright, so I guess we shock this in to hold open Dispute. I think that's worth the 3 life. And then next turn we can play Rankle or do some ninjutsu stuff. Nothing. Okay. Let's go for Thieves Guild. And the opponent wants no part of this. That's kind of funny. I like that. Alright, let's go. Cheap plays. Remember what I said? We play the Enforcer before the Wind Robber. Alright. Get it down. Opponent might be on some instant speed stuff of their own. So definitely Dimir. Honestly, it would not surprise him if it was also Rogues. Okay, hold on. Can I just get 8 cards in the yard? If I go this... I think I can. But I have to main phase all of it. Oh, he's on 1 mana. What's he gonna do? Duelist, maybe? Get 6. and get that. What is this? Now 10 cards in the grave by turn 2. And we can take a look at the opponent's list. They are running Duelist for sure. Oh, look at that. Come on, are you telling me that this burst start is not what you guys want from Magic the Gathering? Like, what is this? 7 power and toughness turn 2. Okay. All this hand is weird. Sorry. Let's keep it. We have mana. We have spells. Oh, dispute. No. I have a turn 3 play, and I'm not going to risk that my opponent's not on blue. It's just not worth it. Good thing we have the pathway lands. Or, sorry. Yeah, this. Under Crypt. Get down the blue source because this becomes a black source exclusively. And bask in the glory of the pathway noise. Right, green, mammoth. This could be mono green or maybe it's just the Gruul deck. Bounce that back. Play the tempo game. And the opponent has to... Nope, not this card. Okay, one thing I learned that's actually kind of funny. That's the counter-strike spell with converted mana cost less or equal to the number of cards in opponent's graveyard. Let's say you casted a Stone Coil Serpent. Like, theoretically, the CMC is 0, but you still can't drown it in the lock, which is frustrating. Like, so we play that and pass. If he does it again, I'll show you guys. I don't know what the ruling is on that. I thought that would work. It doesn't, which is really weird. Yorvo. Yep, Yorvo's good. And we will get the Borrower down. Thin the deck. I mean, this draw's fine. I don't really need it right now. Grab a blue. Do we slam Rankle? Yeah, we slam Rankle. Get in there. I think we value... What do we value more? Our Borrower or their Yorvo? I think we make everything happen here. Ditch a card, we can... Ditch this or drown? Land or drown? Land, we'll find more. Plus I'm not too keen on the other half. Ram through? Okay. I guess the opponent doesn't think they are going to have a creature that can hack my Rankle right now. But I can fight it. 4/4 Stonecoil doesn't look like a bad play from my opponent's perspective, but we have the Bloodchief's Thirst, which we have 2 Bloodchief's Thirsts, which destroys it for no mana. Or for 1 mana. Get in there with Rankle, discard draw. What don't I need? Honestly, it's probably just the land again. Yep. And we can still hold open double drown. We can counter anything CMC 4 or lower. This one has been awkward. It's been a lot less aggro and a lot more control-y. Yeah, we'll say no to that counter. Because Hexproof from black. And Ooze. Oh, Ooze is a problem, don't get me wrong. But not for us right now. Discard, drop. I'm literally going to ditch second Rankle. I think I need this round. And eliminate. Okay. Only having 1 black right now is sort of awkward. But we also make them discard because it fills the graveyard for our own drown in the lock. Ooze. Is that okay? What else can he play? Ooze gets bigger, gains him life. I think we counter that. If he has a Stone Quill Serpent, I can eliminate it. Yeah, I think we counter this Ooze. And Rankle on an empty hand is quite powerful. No? Alright. Discard drop. I can drop an island off, no problem. And we get a Borrower. Okay. So we're sitting on all our options available. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. I think this one's in the bag. Stone Quill Serpent. Honestly, man, respect. Like, good try. But we just send it right back. Like, we had both the answers. That's also why I used the Drowns earlier in the game, because this has protection from Drown in the lock. Good try. Like the mono green list. Alright, let's go. I swear if I played this guy. He's not on mono red. Oh, I can go check the recordings, can't I? Also, Dimir Rogues. He's the guy that tilted out, turn on, absolutely lost it, I think. Don't quote me, but... Yeah, so this hand has a really cool curve. We just need to hit our land drops. Nothing in grave yet. Oh, immediately going for the Thirst. Okay. At least that lets me counter 1 CMC spells. Or destroy 1 CMC spells. Like, the fact that he's holding priority on blue makes me believe he has a duelist or an opt or something. Yes, fill the grave. Okay, now I can counter 2 CMC spells. While we struggle to find land. Yep, nothing. That was a slight concern I had. By the way, we are running 20. Yeah, I will be mana efficient and would eliminate. I think I drown this. Destroy. Yep. Alright, so what was I saying? I'm sorry, I'm really tired. Yeah, we be mana efficient. We don't have double black, so I couldn't have slammed the Scavenger if I wanted to. Slither Wisp, huh? I mean... I'll let it resolve and pop it off with an eliminate. I don't know how I feel about running Slither Wisp into Dimir Rogues. It doesn't have the rogue synergies. It will get you more card advantage, that's for sure. Main phase Thieves Guild Enforcer. Okay, then another swamp. We're happy. We want that swamp. Alright, no swamp. That will have to do also. Well, at least team build another Zareth Son. A deck with interaction always sort of makes me nervous against it. Alright. Getting in there with the Thieves Guild, no problem. I'll gladly take one, and I'm going to pay full cost for this. If you want us to deal with my Borrower, that is fine. The bounce effects aren't great. Duelist, sure. Oh, okay, I mean, there's a black source there with no swamp, okay. That's a black source. That will do it. Let's attack. Okay, no blockers. Nothing on the table. Do I Zareth Son? I think I do. It also lets me replay my Borrower. I don't think he has a removal. I think the castle's holding priority. Yup. Thought so. So swing in. Okay, I can grab this, which reduces the cost of what? my borrower. Or I can grab a land to ramp me. I think I want the wisp. Let's go. It has to have the keyword flash on it. But I think if he attacks with the enforcer, I will be willing to trade because I don't have too much of that. And there's the thought thief. Okay, not bad. So he just main phase a lot of stuff, which I didn't think he'd do, which is part of the reason I didn't grab a passage. Okay, willing to trade the duelist. I'm not. Ooh. Okay, this can get interesting. Lots of play patterns available here. I can Blood Chief's Thirst. No, I can't. I only have 4 mana. But Rankle doesn't trade. Rankle has to be respected. And again, so do all my other critters. I can take trade and trade. I can bounce the Thieves Guild Enforcer. That's not very good. What's left in the graveyard? I can destroy, bounce. Okay, I think I got it. Destroy. And see if he wants to block anything. That's fine with me. And hold open borrower and dispute. I don't think that was the perfect line, but I think we're good enough to get there at that point. So, interesting take on rogues. I don't like this card. I see why he's running it. He has the Slither Wisps that has flash. It enables the rogue synergies. I don't know. If you're gonna run a weak 1 mana card, run the Thought Thief. It's just better in all ways except that it has flash. Or sorry, not the Thought Thief. The Thought Thief is amazing. The Wind Robber. Alright everybody, we are back. So, a lot of games today, lots of fun, lots of decisions. To start off, I'm pretty sure I won every single Dimir Rogue mirror I played today. So, I mean, take that with whatever kind of grain of salt you want. I don't think I actually have lost the Dimir Rogues mirror. I've played maybe about 15 of them. I'm just saying, deck list is strong. We do have cards that are really good in the mirror, like Dispute though, so that might help us out. And we run less cards that are bad in the mirror, like Scavenger. Also, against aggro, this deck does quite well. Despite being a tempo deck, we have cheap removal, cheap removal, cheap removal, instant speed blockers that get big, removal, ambush blocker-ish. Not very good, don't get me wrong. Serviceable, really good. Like, aggro's fine. Watch out for Stonecoil Serpent. You have an answer, or you have multiple answers. The Blood Chief's Thirst for 1 black mana is really solid. Eliminate does it too. You can counter it. The games we lost, Sultai. Absolute mana flood near the end there. Not drawing any powerful cards. The whole Uro argument, which, by the way, that was one of the only first times I've lost to Uro, and it was in a Sultai deck. I've never lost to Uro in an Omnath deck, because in the Omnath decks, it's really hard for them to resolve Uro on a curve because of all the different kinds of lands they have. If they ever just have a basic white source, then they are not resolving Uro on curve without a Lotus Cobra, which this deck deals with really well. So yeah, guys, lost to Adventures 2. We had a okay draw. They didn't have an amazing draw, but they had a really good one past turn 3. That's just gonna happen. Adventures is super powerful as well. See everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. Deck list will be in the description down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.